and he's not the only one. We got 2 or 3 other guys in the United States doing the same thing. And now that was 3 months ago. So now he's done. He's done 4 or 5 deals, and the rest is history. I think he also fired another member of his team. But you will wrongfully, but you will anguish over until you fire the first guy or gal, because that's not your experience. Yeah.
How much net worth has he created?
We haven't sold it. He hasn't gone public yet. But I think it was $10 million at December, at Christmas. That was 5 weeks ago.
No, I mean since he got started.
Oh, he's in his 6th month. Remember, 1 month board, 1 month.
2 months of professionals, 3 of banks, 4 LOIs.
Yeah, so he's now in his 7th month.
So when I go and create this, so I create an investment holding company first.
No. The laws. Okay. I'm not here to give tax advice or legal advice. So I give a little marital advice on the side, even though I'm not licensed. But whether you're a LLC, a limited liability partnership, a subchapter S, a C corp, a fuck corp, it doesn't make a shit. Doesn't matter.
No, that was not my question.
No, you just okay. Go ahead.
My question is that let's say I target a company to go after. When I'm assembling my board, my dream team, do I do that inside that company or?
No. You got your own company.
Okay.
It's a company which you will incorporate. It should be a simultaneous transaction. Closing your first deal, forming your own, and this is all in the shit. Forming your own company, employment contracts with your board members, employment contract with you in America, directors and officers insurance, pantyhose, belts, braces. They don't know what belts and braces means. Belts and braces, the whole fucking 9 yards at one fucking meeting. One meeting. Everybody outside, when you leave this compound, will tell you the opposite. I'm telling you, old timer, one fucking meeting. Verstehen? Ein. Not swat. Ein. Everything. And so in Singapore, I don't know, although I'm the chairman of a Singaporean company, I don't even know what the fuck we are. I think we're, Ryan, email me. Tell me what the fuck we are. I don't know what we are. But you do it vis-a-vis the most responsible tax way wherever you are. Now, I'm not telling you to go to tax havens. I'm not going to all these places. For years, I told everybody not to go to Cyprus. And then one day they woke up and the currency was halved. For those of you that remember, in the last 7, 8 years ago, how did I know that? I just know. It doesn't matter why. I just know. So now, but there's a few places that I see on your weekly report, no. I'm just going to say no. And don't ask me why. And do it at your own peril if you're going to do it anyway. But I don't tell you to go to tax havens. You're not going to Andorra. You're not going to fucking Monte Carlo. You're not going to any of these places. It's just a vanilla fucking plane company, whatever the easiest, most tax efficient in Singapore. Most tax efficient in America. They like Delaware corporations because Delaware has got. Why does 70% of the Fortune 500 companies go to Delaware? Because it's got the most tax-friendly shareholder lawsuit tough for the shareholders to fight the companies. So all the big companies used to go to Delaware. Now there's 2 or 3 other states you can go to. You can go to Nevada, you can go to Wyoming, there's a couple others. But in the old days, and so you go, and that's why you ask your lawyer, your in-house lawyer. Now one of the reasons that he's fired lawyers is because he's been in the tax business for 15 years, and he knows a lot. So when the lawyers give him bullshit, or they give him this thing that's, gray kind of answer, he knows it's bullshit, so he fires them because he happens to be in the business. But he's a accounting professional rolling up small mom and pop accounting firms. So it's like Jones and Co. CPAs in Chicago or whatever, and that's what he's buying, and with the idea that most accounting firms don't sell you insurance. Most accounting firms don't sell you all these other financial products. And so every time he buys a firm that's got 300, 400, 500 customers, he's got 300, 400, 500 potential customers to buy all kind of shit. Upsell. Like you buy all these morons with their upsells, that's what he's going to do to them. In a good way. In a good way. The same thing, but so he's buying a customer list. It's not his money. The bank's money is buying a customer's list. And so he's going to, and he should have, 10,000 customers this year that he can sell shit to. I don't mean that in a derogatory, sarcastic way. I mean financial products. I don't think he'd be selling them Bitfuck, but maybe. You never know. I haven't. And I call him Edward G. Robinson because he sees personality. I mean, he's one of the only guys that he sends me a picture of Edward G. Robinson, the actor, the guy that plays gangsters in American movies, as opposed to his own picture. To answer your question. Okay. Oh, yes, sir.
And all future acquisitions going to go under the same company.
Okay. We haven't got that point, but I'm going to answer it now. Okay. There's the umbrella. In other words, you're going to form a company that could be an umbrella, and you're going to buy companies one at a time underneath, and then they're going to manage themselves, in theory, okay, and they're going to report up to you. Okay, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to take, and now we haven't got to it, but there's two ways to buy these things. There's buying assets and there's buying companies. Let's say we're talking about, that's a bad example. Let's say you're going to buy bedpans, again, my favorite. You're buying a bedpan deal. Well, there are not many assets in an assisted living. There just aren't, unless they own the building. But forget about them owning the property. But you want to buy companies, the assets. Let's say it's a manufacturing company. You're manufacturing widgets. You want to buy the manufacturing company's assets. Because when you buy assets, you don't get liabilities. But when you buy the corporate entity, if it's a limited liability company or whatever, you're buying past, present, and future liabilities. And you don't want past, present, and future liabilities. And when they tell you, well, we don't have any liabilities, just like you have no regrets, you know that's a lie, right? So at least 50% of the things you will buy will be corporate entities in some sort of corporate partnership or structure. So it just comes with the territory, and you got to realize you're buying all the liabilities. So, but if you're going to buy just assets, you may just want to pull assets up into the umbrella parent company. And then you can keep the individual companies that you buy in corporate entities separate so you can manage their liabilities. Now, small companies in the first few acquisitions, it doesn't really make a shit. The most important thing is you making your first acquisition. And so I'll tell you, and you're going to, if you think you can spreadsheet shit now before, you will be able to just jerk off forever looking at, how should I do this? How should I do that? What about the liability? What if the sun doesn't come up tomorrow morning and it's just, you can just go fucking crazy. You're going fucking crazy. So, but that's not what you're going to do. You're going to run towards the gunfire and kill every cocksucker there. That's all you're going to do the first deal. You're going to run towards the gunfire and kill everybody. And then after you make 20, 30, 50 out, then you can get fancy. The smart guys that are up there never got fancy. They just ran towards the fucking gunfire and killed everybody in every deal. And now, $3 billion later, and then when their young proteges come up and want to get fancy, he says, no, we're just going to continue to run towards the gunfire and kill everybody. Metaphorically, but you just run towards the gunfire, the deal and close it. And close it, and one after another, until it's in the tens, dozens, hundreds. And that's all you do. Don't get fancy. There's only 5 moving parts. I keep saying that. And there's only one moving part. And I told you what that was. It's a motivated seller. Without a motivated seller, the rest is shit. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. You could buy it at 1 times EBITDA, but if the son of a bitch won't sell it, it doesn't make any difference, does it? I'm not for, sleep. Some of you got, maybe not this room. My goal is to sleep next to Miss Universe. I want to fuck Miss Universe. What do you mean sleep next to her? Who gives a shit about sleeping next to her? I'm telling you, I get this shit. I want to, what possible, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I want to sleep with Miss Universe. No, you want to fuck Miss Universe. God damn. You want to run towards the gunfire? And that's it. That's it. So, with the kid, he's doing terrific. He's doing terrific. I mean, every time a Saturday and Sunday comes, he gets sick. To his stomach, because he can't jump on somebody to sell somebody something. That's a good. He wishes there was no weekends. So do I. But I don't look at it. Every day is the same to me. What day of the week is this? Thursday? Last Easter, where I'm screaming and ranting and raving, and somebody, only because of the YouTube, somebody said that something on Good Friday, that I was screaming and saying fuck and cunt on Good Friday. Good Friday. So that was a day or so before. And I go, Good Friday. Well, what's today? And the guys say, it's Easter Sunday. No shit. Who gives a shit? I said, fuck cunt on Good Friday. I sure as shit going to say fucking on Easter. Don't make a shit to me. Ramadan, Yom Kippur, don't make a shit to me. We're all the same. They're all the same to me. I.e., that's how the hardcore seminar was born over Christmas. I said, I bet you I wonder if I gave a seminar over Christmas, if anybody'd come. I got 9 billion emails. Because most smart people think Christmas is downtime. Unlike you. I want to spend it with my family. Well, now that you know what your family did to you, morons, let's see how soon you want to fucking hang with them again. Next hardcore Christmas again. And this last Christmas, the guys don't want to go home. Just think that through your little 1-cell brain. It's Christmas. And they don't want to go home. After they know what I tell them. What else about comments about him?
Focused, hardworking.
He's a hardworking guy. He is. That's all he knows, though. He doesn't know any different. His dad was like he is. His granddad was like he is. You do what you see the people that raised you, how they do. The kid, and he's the role model to his brother. His brother's his partner in business. So he beats his brother, just like his dad beat him, just like his granddad beat his dad, and so on and so forth. Anything else about him? Okay. We had our picture taken, which is always amusing to me. But I told you I'm going to get a drone that you can fly in. But it's going to have a driver, because I won't fly it. I need to have a driver. It's got to be a 2-person drone for me, so I can have somebody fly me around. But that'd be neat. I like that kind of stuff. My submarine didn't work out, but maybe my drone will. Drones got. I don't know why a drone can't work out. Submarine, well, I've been there, done that. That didn't work out too well. But then we tried to dig out the lock, and I had engineers come in and tell me all this shit. Other than flooding the estate, you can't dig out the fucking lock. Lock is the lake here. But we had engineers that wrote big papers so that could. And we had 3 foot of mud everywhere. Fucking M1 engineers. Just like the turrets are going to fall in 200 to 500 years. 200 to 500 years, one of those turrets could just go pakunk. 200 to 500 years. That's why engineers have a tough time with this. Because you can do it for 500 years, I guess you could do a spreadsheet from now for at least 500 years, I guess. I guess. For the couple of you that are engineers, we could do a study, do a paper. Okay, YouTube, thank you.